Rain on my face. My world is a flood. One with the mud. But if I by the thrashing waves lift me up so high that I can't. When I'm falling, lift me up. I'm weak and I'm dying. Lift me up. Keep me from drowning again. Yeah, Flood by Jars of Clay. Again, I'm trying to go for the ocean-related songs here. I have a theme I need to keep a hold of. Okay? Just do that. Yeah. Anyways. Hello everybody and welcome back to SOMA. In the last episode, we finally managed to switch bodies. More existentialist horror there. Went across the ocean floor and now we are inside Tau. Just trying to get to the Ark. Continuing onward as ever. Oh, and we encountered some new fun little asshole enemy who is going to be fun to deal with, I'm sure. Come on. Load up already. Let's go. Hopefully it all works unhinged. Continue onwards here. Yeah, after this little encounter, this is not going to be the most fun experience. Alright, so... Well... Great, right. Fucking. Fucking little prick. It's like the world's most dickish game of red light, green light there is. No, you don't. No! God damn it! I just, And he just stays near me the entire time, so you just save the absolute worst for last. So what the hell am I supposed to do here? This is not a fun enemy at all. Great, and I'm trapped here. Just fucking perfect. And of course it doesn't get distracted. Why the hell would it? Come on, game. Really? How the hell am I supposed to evade this goddamn thing now? This isn't even terrifying. This is just frustrating at this point. It literally is just an enemy right fucking there, following me at all times. No matter what I do, I can't distract it under any circumstances. I can't fucking, like, do it in any way because it just keeps following my footsteps even if I crouch. There's no point in trying to chase after it and trying to escape from this. There's only one node there. One! Oh, I get it. So, here's Supposed to turn off all the lights so it can't see ya. Didn't introduce this gameplay mechanic before, but fuck it. Now it's in the game proper. Awesome. That bastard out there. Great. Of course. Gotta love frustrating bullshit like this. It's not like I can run away from it. There's no place to run. It's just going to chase after me. This is frustrating. There we go. Climb a ladder, fucker. Huh. Too lazy to climb a ladder, huh? Well, fuck you too. Okay. Oh, shit. A little bit of slowdown there. Dispatch. Alright, let's check this out here. Data offline. Everything's offline. Comm logs, door locks, infirmary. Oh, need a passcode for there. Cool. All right. Ooh. You. I would like to fist you. Fingertips in the portal. Show me that you love me and that we belong together. Let's turn around and take my hand. Yeah, that's a bathroom, all right.
What the fuck did we do?
Hey, try not to think about it.
My whole life, I've been a good man. We messed up, Sarah.
There.
I should have launched. Taken the chance.
There's time. If Ashkin says we could try again, when things calm down.
Okay. Oh, I didn't realize I could cancel these.
What the fuck did we do?
Sorry for that.
Hey, try not to think about it.
My whole life, I've been a good man. We messed up, Sarah.
There.
I should have launched. Taken the chance.
There's time. If Ashkin says we could try again, when things calm down.
You gotta do it, you know? You got to.
Jesus. Oh, cool. The vision's getting screwy again.
Can't we do anything for him?
No. We're out of sedatives. If we had a gun, this would be the time to pull it out.
Did not expect it to end like this. Should have jumped the climber back to Omicron.
Without the Ark?
Forget about the Ark.
No, you don't get to say that. It's the only thing left of value. You know that.
Yeah.
Promise you won't leave it behind.
Well, I'll be dead one day. Then what?
Well, better keep it safe until then. Don't want the wow to take it, swallow it whole. I'm sorry, Catherine. It's okay, Ian. Just let it out. Let it all out.
Apparently Catherine didn't want to make the Ark her life's work, and now she has. Don't know why.
We have to stop it.
Oh, Jesus. Don't attack me. I don't think it can at this point. Sorry for my exploratory curiosity here. Just want to make sure no stone is left unturned. That's all.
We have to leave.
Yeah, you keep saying that, dude. Might as well go up to the infirmary. Okay. I hear ya. I hear ya, mysterious voice.
You're different.
What the fuck?
Nice suit. Used to have one just like it.
Are you human?
Sarah Lindwall. Payload technician at your service. A rare sight, am I right?
I'd say so. You're the first normal living human I've seen.
There's not many left down here. Most of them are up on the plateau.
You mean at Omicron?
Yeah.
There's no one alive at Omicron.
You've been there?
I've been all over. The power plant at Upsilon, the ruins of Lambda, the abandoned Delta, Theta.
You've been to Theta?
There's not a lot left of Pathos 2.
And, I'm the only living person you've met? You mean I'm the last living human on the planet?
I'm sorry.
Who are you again?
Simon Jarrett.
Stationed out?
Nowhere. I used to work in a bookshop in Toronto. Long story.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
I'm trying to find the Ark.
Why would you? How do you know about that?
I've heard it's the last hope for mankind.
Damn right it is. Now what do you want with it?
Take it to the Gun at Phi. Launch it into space.
That was the plan, all right. I've been guarding it ever since we brought it back to Tau. Just couldn't bring myself to let go. To tell you the truth, I don't have the strength to argue. And I certainly don't have the time to wait for the next sentient thing shuffling through here. Go ahead. Take it.
Thank you. Can I get you anything? Do anything for you?
You could kill me.
Good one.
I still can't believe I'm the last one. It's crazy.
Jesus.
I'm glad you came by. Good to get this over with.
You serious about me killing you?
No, I love... Simon, this fucking sucks. I don't want to live like this.
As you wish.
If I knew you'd come, I would have cleaned this place up a little bit.
I'm really gonna kill the last person left alive. Humanity ends here. And I'm the one to pull the trigger.
Would you stay with me, please? It won't be long now. Please, just stay. What a crazy thing this was. Life. At least I won't have to turn 30. Hooray! Wish I could have died at home with my friends. You ever been to Greenland? It's very beautiful. Well, at least when you get out of the city. Nanook is busy, and yes, there's like 12 million people trying to get around, but it's a great place. Or rather, it was a great place before the comet ended it all. You know what? I prefer it this way. I liked pathos. Liked my colleagues. Ian, Nick, Jasper, even Catherine. People thought she was weird because she was quiet, but she was cool. Simon, you still there?
I'm here, Sarah.
Don't let him die, okay? Send them out there. To the stars.
That's it. Humanity dies there. Everything we've ever done, everything we've ever built, everything that we've ever accomplished, our entire life just turned to fucking dust. Everything ends here. Everything. At the end of days, at the end of time, when the sun burns out, will any of this matter? Who will be there to remember who we were? Who will still be there to know that any of this had meaning for us.
The black box is inactive. Probably found a way to switch it off.
There we go. Okay. Thanks. Anything else here? Must have been Sarah. Emergency Food by Nadine Masters. A thorough look at what common chemicals and compounds from Pathos 2 can keep you alive in emergency situations. Nutrition, alterations. Jesus. That's...
No way I can climb a ladder while carrying the ark like this.
That's fucking heavy, man. It really is. Well, Simon, what do you propose then? Is there any way I can throw
Can't
it?
climb with the ark.
Drop it? Stick it in my ass? Come on, game. Give me something to work with here. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Aha! It won't stop what? You bugging me? Yeah, I can tell, my dude. Who the fuck is this guy anyway? Oh, great. Ah. Let's grab this bad boy again. And okay, so if it's too heavy to carry down a ladder, how do you explain me pushing buttons and shit? Am I just like kicking it open with my foot or something? Oh, Jesus. Okay, never mind that. $20 kilos. Jesus, that thing's heavy. Okay. Yep. Cargo attached. Oh, Jesus. Whoa. Well, I flooded it. There was a system malfunction. What else was I supposed to do? Yeah. Yeah. Might as well stick close to it. You never know what's down here. The game could always be a dick and throw one last fuck you enemy towards me while I'm waiting for this. At least it's not going half the speed of smell. It's one good thing. Sure, they could have easily taken their sweet ass time. But they're not. It's a good thing, I guess. No, I'm not going to do that. Oh, great.
What the hell is wrong with this place?
It's nothing to worry about. Just the warden flexing his muscles.
The warden? You mean WoW?
Well, down here he has many names. Warden, the Alpha.
Like in Site Alpha? I thought that was made up.
Made up. Then someone should really fire Johan Ross. Tell him there's no reason to walk these tunnels anymore.
This section is gonna collapse.
You should try spending some time in the abyss, sweetheart. You know when shit's for real.
Catherine, move up. Come with me. Oh, okay.
Hey, wait for me.
Careful with the arc.
Take it easy. It's not going to... Oh. For a moment, I thought it was going to collapse.
You just had to say something, buddy. Just had to say it. Though I am strong Russian skeptic in horror, in science fiction-based horror property. I have no need to fear for supernatural. The hell? Ah! Thank you. Yes. Oh, don't collapse it on me. That would be the ultimate dick move here. Man, this shit is freaky. Just follow the lights, Simon. Follow the lights. Nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to fear. I can tell. Holy shit, we really are entering the belly of the beast, aren't we? Yep. This is where the shit has hit the proverbial fan. I don't trust this game for 1 second. It's gonna throw something else at me. I feel it in my bones.
Tell me what you want.
I need you to stop the WoW.
What? How?
The enslaved protein sloshing around your suit is the noose from which the WoW will hang itself.
What are you talking about?
As soon as I came to in Omicron, I tried to tell them to make the toxin that would make the WoW wither, but they didn't understand. They put it inside a cabinet. It was so infuriating. They needed to take it to Alpha, the fountainhead of the misery we created. And then the girl, she figured it out. She was going to take care of it, but the WoW shrieked. They all died. You took the gel from the cabinet and made yourself into a venomous snake.
You're saying this toxin inside of me can kill the WoW? Altogether?
You are the snake, Simon. Now strike at the heart.
Okay, mysterious voice. Good to know.
What the hell is that?
The heart. It controls all the structure gel on Pathos 2. All you need to do is poison the imprint, and the heart will unwillingly spread it across Pathos 2, killing it. Feed it, Simon. Push your arm into the heart.
I don't want to. Have you seen this thing? But thou must. Time for the fisting of a life. Time. Why did I think that was... No, I should have known that was going to happen.
Please. I did what you wanted.
You did good, Simon. But you can't leave. The only way to make sure the WoW stays dead is to destroy the only one who's immune to the new pattern. Don't worry. I'll make it quick.
Oh, God!
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Christ alive. Oh God, how do I get out of here? There we go. Come on. Run! I need that bastard. Oh, Jesus. Move it! 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 Oh, Christ. Oh, Jesus. Oh, sweet, merciful Lord. Follow the light. Follow the light. Follow them. SOB, run! Run faster! Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck me. Oh, no. Oh, Lordy Lord. Oh, Lordy Lou. Oh, sweet, merciful Christ on a bike! Come on! Come on! Come on! Okay. Oh, sweet Jesus. That was legitimately terrifying. Okay. Okay. All right. We're good. At least I hope. I'm afraid we're good.
This has to be fine, right? Hope the Ark made it here in one piece.
Knowing this game and just knowing horror things in general, I doubt it. I mean, you can hope, certainly, but I doubt it.
Chris, what the hell happened to your arm?
It's complicated. I just need to know one thing.
Ugh.
I have both my arms in the Ark, right?
Yes, of course. Are you okay, though? Can you do stuff?
Yeah. Let's just get this over with.
Did you find the Ark?
I did, but I kinda lost it on my way here on an automated tram thing headed to Phi. So it should be around somewhere.
That's great. Let's go get it.
Okay. Whatever you say, Catherine. Alright, let's check this out.
Alright, Phi is up and running.
A satellite is loaded into a shell. The shell is accelerated by electromagnets along the barrel. Enough momentum to escape Earth's gravity is gained before regression. Reaching space, the satellite will shed the shell and unfold. Onboard thrusters settle the satellite into an orbit.
Pretty complicated shit, I'm not gonna lie. All sounds like an absolute crapshoot if you ask me. After 10 years of impeccable operation, your Mega Space Gun will shut down, but it took it upon. No.
Did you find out what happened to the Ark team?
Not really. For some reason, they didn't go through with the launch, so they took the Ark back to Tau.
I hope everything's okay with the space gun.
Yeah, I doubt I'll be able to repair one of those.
Oh, it's not gonna be okay. Yeah, I figured as much. I mean, we lost our freaking hand, okay? It's a good thing it's just a redundant one at this point. Not redundant,
This feels
but
like the longest day of my life.
not dominant.
Has it just been one day?
I have no idea. Our time together is a confusing patchwork of moments to me.
What time is it then? What day?
It's May 11th, 2104, 3:30 a.m., but I don't remember when we started.
Thanks. Yeah, give me some of my health back.
You know, I woke up in my bed today. It just happens to have happened 100 years ago.
Sounds like a riddle.
It does. I woke up in my bed today, 100 years ago. Who am I? Who am I?
Who are we really? Guess that's the riddle for the ages. Okay. So I think I know what to do with this.
It's crazy to think where I am. Not only is this the future, it's in the middle of the sea. I know nothing of this time or what the world looks like.
Not much to brag about now. Before the comet, I guess it was okay.
Yeah, Better not oversell it. Might change my mind about the Ark.
You seriously not gonna tell me what happened to your arm?
Had to make a quick stop at Site Alpha to help kill the WoW.
What? How? Why?
Stop it from torturing the memory of humanity.
Okay, let's just get back to work.
Yes.
What will you do when you get into the Ark? What's the first thing?
Make sure the Ark is safe, stabilize flight path, activate solar panels.
Oh, what's the first human thing you're gonna do?
Oh. Watch the clouds roll by? Does that count?
I'd say so.
It's the simple things in life that you take the most for granted, but when everything is fucked, those are the moments that mean the most to you.
I think I found the assembly space.
What do you see?
It's like a huge open shell, a bullet ready to be loaded.
That's great. All prepared for the Ark.
On it.
Are you suggesting we keep it down here? Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose? Eternity among the stars, remember?
The people inside the Ark won't know the difference. We can just keep it down here, and we don't have to risk the Ark being shot through 5,000 meters of broken barrel, and then push through another 100,000 meters of a dust-filled atmosphere.
Will the casing stand all that pressure?
Well, the odds aren't great.
Catherine, say something.
I don't care what you think. I'm launching it.
No need to be like that. Let's just hang on to it for a while and think about it. We can launch it later.
No, that wasn't the deal. We needed to save them. To launch it. Out there, it's hope. Down here, it's a fucking terrarium waiting to die with the rest of us.
Come on, Catherine. It's not asking much. Let's just think about it before we risk the only hope humanity has to survive this hell.
No, we launch it today. This is my project, my Ark.
It's bigger than that. Don't you get it? It's not for you to decide. We're talking about the fate of mankind.
Get away from the Ark! I'm taking it.
No, you're not.
I'm not gonna let you ruin this.
Stop it!
Guys, calm down!
Get away from me! No!
What the fuck did you do?
It was an accident.
Catherine, talk to me.
Ah, come on.
Are you suggesting we keep it down?
So that's how Catherine died. Just a complete struggle. Because it was her own damn fault, just like it's always been her own damn fault this entire time.
You got into a fight with your colleagues. They didn't want to risk launching the Ark. Thought it might not make it through the atmosphere.
They killed me?
I'm sure it was an accident. They were just trying to stop you from launching.
Yeah, you weren't exactly the most popular person in the world, Catherine. Not exactly a massive
How did they kill me?
Catherine.
I know I'm not an easy person to like. I just thought they trusted me.
Come on, don't do this to yourself.
Well, it's kind of hard to trust someone if you don't like them in the first place. Level of mutual respect there.
Did you have friends in Toronto, Simon? Real friends?
There were some. Jesse, Sean, Kevin.
I always wanted a friend. Like a real one. Someone you'd never hold back with.
I'll be your friend.
Oh, pity friendship? Now I feel even worse.
It's friendship. Just shut up and take it already. God, you're so picky.
Do you think the Ark will make it through the atmosphere and into space?
It almost doesn't matter anymore. We just need to try. If we burn, we burn. If we're lucky.
Is that it?
I'm really not that familiar with guns of any size. Oh, here we go. All systems say go.
Lock and load.
Come back up and we'll head out to the gun.
Alright. Sounds like a plan, Stan. I'm just waiting for the jump scare at this point. I really am. I'm waiting for something to go wrong. This can't go without a hitch.
Now what?
Now we just need to get the shell into the gun and then, kaboom.
Aren't you forgetting something? How are you gonna get us on board the Ark? Don't we need to make another scan?
Oh, don't you worry. You don't operate something like the Omega space gun with your bare hands.
You mean... it's a pilot seat? Like back at Omicron?
Yes, and we can use it to transfer you to the Ark while operating the gun. 2 birds and all that. Now, take the Omnitool and plug it in next to the seat, and I'll guide you through the final steps.
Alright. Let's get to it. Okay. It's a big fucking gun right there. Of course it's all underwater. Why wouldn't it be? I don't even know if it'll work at this point.
Oh. I'll never get used to that.
Guess you won't have to. Not after this is over.
Right. Have a seat.
Okay. There we go.
Comfortable?
As good as it's gonna get.
Okay, I'll activate the seat. You should be able to use the machines to load the bullet you assembled.
How do you operate this thing?
Don't know, I never tried this one. But pilot seats are notoriously easy to use, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Shouldn't be a problem. Whoa, okay. Ah, there we go.
There we go.
Okay, ready when you are. Just hit the button and we're off.
But we need to transfer our minds to the Ark.
We also need to make sure it launches at all, so I tied them to a single switch. Just push the button and we're off.
Okay.
Here we go. No turning back.
Thank you, Simon.
Don't mention it.
It's an amazing thing you did. And I want you to know I appreciate it.
What the?
Time, 20 seconds.
What's the matter with the upload?
Just give it a second.
Thought you guys would have better bandwidth.
Come on.
10 seconds.
Oh no.
9, 8.
Oh shit.
7, 6.
You gotta be kidding me!
5, 4,
Oh, this
3,
Come on, load!
2.
Yes! Fuck yeah, we made it! Woo! I'm still here. I'm still here. Catherine? Catherine?
I'm here.
What the hell happened? What went wrong?
Nothing.
We were getting on the Ark. I saw it. It finished loading just before it launched.
Yeah, I saw.
Then why are we still here?
Simon, I can't keep telling you how it works. You won't listen. You know why we're
here. You were copied onto the Ark, you just didn't carry over. You lost the coin toss. We both did. Just like Simon at Omicron, just like the man who died in Toronto 100 years ago.
No. This is bullshit. We came all this way. We launched the Ark.
I know it sucks, but our copies are up there. Catherine and Simon are both safe on the Ark. Be happy for them.
Are you crazy? We're gonna die down here with those fuckers living at large on a spaceship. They're not us. They're not us.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Simon. I'm proud of what we did. We made sure that something of the hundreds of thousands of years of human history survives, that something lives on.
No. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck you. Fuck you, Catherine. You lied. And I believed in you. I trusted you. You said we're getting on the fucking Ark.
We are on the Ark, you idiot. I didn't lie. I can't be responsible for your goddamn ignorance. You
fuck! Catherine? Please don't leave me alone. Catherine? Catherine?
Oh, fuck, man. Holy shit. Oh, God. Fuck. Ugh. Oh, man. So, yeah, that was SOMA. So after all this time, what do I think of it? As you can probably tell by this playthrough, I really fucking love the story of this game. I really fucking love it. It's probably one of the best video game stories I've ever played. Not just in a horror game, but in any video game I've played. All the ideas and all the themes it touches upon, with existentialism, AI copying, the fate of humanity after the world, the interconnection between humanity and technology. Is artificial intelligence alive? How will our consciousnesses transfer? How do we deal with the end of the world? All these themes. There's so much to unpack here. So much to unpack here with this story, and it's all interesting. You could dissect it a million ways and not have one single wrong interpretation of it at all. It's a beautiful story that's perfectly written. There's just enough background lore to explain everything, but not so much where it's mandatory. The voice acting is incredible in this game. It really is. For being a bunch of very obscure voice actors, they just hit it out of the park with this. Writing, everything about the story is fantastic. I really like the art style in this game. I mean, the graphics engine itself, it looks beautiful at some points. At other points, it's kind of, whatever. But the art style, I think, carries it. Even though some of the monsters are kind of hit and miss. Sound design is fantastic as well. Not just the voice acting, but the ambient sound. Everything about it, just brilliant. Fucking brilliant. I love it. What else can I say positive about this game? I don't know. I gotta think. What the fuck? It's not over?
Whoa. Did it work?
What the fuck? Holy shit. I'm actually here. I'm on the Ark. It wasn't all for nothing. I actually did it. I actually fucking did it. Holy shit. my god. It's so beautiful. Look at this. For all this hell, there is a reward here. You have successfully entered the Ark. The server is designed to give the developers a better understanding, subjective experience, how to improve your well-being. How would you describe your physical condition? Feel invigorated. Better version of myself. How would you describe your mental condition? Feel altered. I really do. How would you describe your senses? Feel more sensitive to and aware of my surroundings. How would you describe the sensation of your new condition? It's pleasant. Are you troubled by the fact that you are no longer strictly human? Feel fine. How do you perceive your new existence? It's like a new chapter in my life. It's like being born all over again. Complete do-over. Do you think this new existence will be a life worth living? Maybe we can find a new sense of meaning in this world. Would you rather be removed from the project and accept death? No. Your answers have been saved. Thanks for participating. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. I know I'm not the real Simon anymore, but I was never the real Simon to begin with. But now I don't have to live in that hell anymore. Now I can just...
Catherine?
live my best life here.
Catherine! I can't believe we actually made it.
Well, we did.
I'm so relieved.
It's okay, Simon. Everything's all right now.
Oh, man. Wasn't all for nothing. It may depend on how you look at it, but I don't think it was all for nothing. It may be an artificial existence, but it's a happy one, and in the end, it's all that really matters, isn't it? We live on, in some form, in some way, in some fashion. Humanity doesn't die out. Our accomplishments aren't for nothing. We have managed to still be here. Thick and thin. That's the only thing that matters. That's the only thing that should matter. I apologize for getting really heady and introspective there. I really do. But, so yeah, that was SOMA. Like I said before, love the story and the writing and the themes that it touches upon. Love the visual design, love the sound design. Everything about this game works. Except for the actual gameplay itself. You've heard me complain about the minimalist hub design before. I get it's trying to be immersive. I really do, but it's just so vague and confusing as to where you're supposed to go that it kind of takes you out of it. Quite a bit. The atmosphere... I mean, there are some genuinely atmospheric moments in this game. I'm not going to deny that at all, but it feels very, again, hit and miss. Some areas, I think, have the perfect atmosphere to it. Whether it's the visual design, whether it's the mood that it sets, whatever circumstances there are, it has that atmosphere. And then there are some sections where you're just going through dingy, dull, gray hallways or the ocean floor, which has basically nothing to it. The monster encounters in this game, I gotta be honest, they suck. They really, really suck. They're not fun to go through at all. Just because of the fact that the gameplay itself, there's not much there to the monster hiding. You know, even in something like Outlast, which gives you the option to hide under, you know, beds or in lockers or all this other thing, and gives you night vision mode and everything. You know, there's just not a whole lot to deal with it besides just throwing objects and hoping for the best. And considering that the throwing in this game is just piss poor at best, a lot of the encounters just don't feel genuinely tense and scary. They just feel frustrating. That's not helped by the fact that a lot of the monster designs just aren't... Some of them are creepy, I will admit, but others I'm just kind of like, not really. They're grody, to be certain, but they're not creepy or disturbing. Well, they are disturbing to some extent, but they're not scary. And I guess that's my problem with this game in general. It's not that scary. There's scary moments in there. There are elements of horror to it, but a lot of the horror to it is very existential and psychological. It's more about thinking the horror through and letting your imagination run wild and letting your brain work out how everything is going on rather than, you know, jump scares and all that stuff. Which I can appreciate, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that horror is sense of dread throughout the game. There's no sense of tension throughout the game, minus like one or two sections, honestly. Honestly, the section with Terry Akers is, I think, where the game peaks, and then it just kind of... Well, no, the WoW thing at the end, that was legitimately pretty creepy. And the first encounter was too, but... You know, especially with the clunky gameplay as far as the movement and the hiding mechanics and the throwing mechanics, it doesn't come off as genuinely scary. It just comes off as frustrating. It really does. It's not a game that puts you on the edge of your seat like a good horror game, I feel, should. It very much has... I guess the main problem with it is that there's a lot of lulls and a lot of times in the story where there's not a whole lot going on, and you're just kind of walking around and exploring. And I get it. Sometimes you have to let moments play out, build the atmosphere, build the tension. You can't have shit coming in your face all the time. That's not good horror at all, because it loses its appeal, it loses its effectiveness pretty quickly. But at some point... Actually, you know what? I think that is the main problem with this game, is the pacing of it is completely inconsistent. Because of the fact that those lulls are so noticeable, it doesn't have the proper time necessary to create an effective horror experience, to create an effective sense of tension, to create an effective atmosphere of dread. It just doesn't have that. I'm sorry, it doesn't. So it seems like I'm crapping on SOMA all the time, and I'm not. Like I said, there's a lot to like about SOMA. But I guess that's where passive mode comes in, because to me, this is a brilliant story wrapped in a mediocre one-dimensional game. Honestly, this would work almost better as like a movie, or a series, or a novel of some kind. It has all the ingredients there. And I'm not saying that it's told badly through this medium. It's not. It's again, fucking brilliant story here. So many layers to dissect. So many memorable characters. So many memorable ideas and concepts that very rarely get touched upon. And being played more for a horror angle, it really does let you take the questions that are there when it comes to these tropes and these ideas to their natural conclusions. I love this story. It's a fantastic story, but when it tries to be a game, it falls flat. It really does. The monster encounters, the lack of HUD, you know, the noticeable gaps in terms of the atmosphere and how it's constructed. I just don't think it's that good of a horror game, per se. I'm not saying it's a bad horror story, or a bad horror setting, or a bad horror experience. It's not. It's not a good horror game, though. When I think to something like Outlast, okay, Outlast doesn't really have that good of a story. You know, it's fine, but you've seen it done a million times before. And I think there's some moments where Outlast kind of vedges too far into being gross and shocking and edgy for the sake of being gross and shocking and edgy. But I will say that the gameplay in Outlast is a lot better, mainly because, one, it doesn't feel as clunky, and two, there's more variety. And three, the tension there is always kind of there. I mean, there's quiet moments, there's moments of safety, there's moments of peace, but you're always at that sense of dread in the back of your mind, just niggling at you. Same thing goes for Alien Isolation, which, you know, had I not played this beforehand, honestly, I think that's the biggest thing, is that I played Alien Isolation before this. Now, granted, what I will say in Soma's favor is that it is not nearly as padded out and as tediously redundant in certain areas as Alien Isolation becomes, especially towards the end of the game, where Alien Isolation is just throwing shit at the walls and just hoping it sticks. And there are just moments where the developers clearly have run out of ideas and are just... and it gets monotonous and boring after a while. Soma never really gets to that point. It never really outstays its welcome like Alien Isolation does in its weaker moments. And like I said, Soma has a far better story than Alien Isolation because, really, you play one... You've seen one Alien property, or you've gone through one Alien story... You know the beats, you know what's gonna happen. There are twists there, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that's bad, but the cat and mouse gameplay of Alien Isolation is so damn good. It does the whole invincible monster constantly stalking you throughout. It gives you all these tools to play through, so you're not completely defenseless against this creature, and the fact that it adapts to how you play, how you go about it, just absolutely fantastic. That's what gives that game its horror game edge. That's why I still think it's one of my favorite horror games, one of the best horror games ever made, just because of the gameplay loop and how tense and scary and satisfying and polished it all is. Even if it goes for too fucking long at points. And I will admit that. Soma never does this. You know, but... I guess I've rambled long enough. And... did I enjoy Soma? I did. Mainly because of its narrative. I really love the narrative in this game. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. I genuinely love this narrative. I want to dissect it more. there's so many unanswered questions there. There's so much background info there. It is an effective horror story because of the fact that it worms its way into your psyche and really makes you think on a deep, visceral level. In a way, few horror stories, I think, can succeed at that, just in the questions that it asks and the context with which they're being asked in. And the themes that it touches upon. And I love the fact that the story goes at its own pace. It doesn't outstay its welcome. It hits every note that it needs to. Not a lot of it feels predictable. I mean, there are some moments you can kind of see if you know horror like I do, but, you know, the writing is strong enough. The characters are strong enough. The themes and ideas and symbolism and all of that is strong enough to where you don't care. You really don't. And that's why I love Soma as a story. Because it is scary, it is interesting. There are moments where I honestly thought I was gonna shed a tear. And that very rarely happens in a game for me. Just because of all the ramifications that were there, all the questions that it asked. And I love the fact that it doesn't present a right or wrong narrative when it comes to the choices you have to make. It's just, there are choices, there are consequences, you have to live with them. I love that. I just wish it was a better fucking game. I wish the gameplay was better. I wish the monster encounters were better. I wish there was more forgiveness with the minimalism of the design of how everything is structured. I wish there was better pacing throughout to give you that sense of dread that you want in a horror game, to make that atmosphere much brighter. Because the sound design and the art style and the graphics and all the fridge stuff, it's all there. It's all there. It's just not wrapped up in a very good game. I mean, I don't regret playing through this. In fact, I probably will play through this again at some point, just on safe mode, because, you know, the story's just so fascinating to me. I just love everything about it. But as a horror experience, I think it kind of falls flat on its face. So do I recommend Soma? After all is said and done, yes. I think everyone should play through Soma at least once. And if you don't want to play through Soma, at least watch a playthrough of it, because, well, maybe not a playthrough where idiots like me are yammering and yelling and screaming shit throughout. More a silent playthrough. But watch a playthrough nevertheless. Because I really do think that this is a brilliant story that is unlike any video game I've ever played, any horror video game I've ever played before. And I just love everything about this narrative. It is such a strong, fascinating, brilliant narrative that just happens to be wrapped up in a game that is mediocre at best. I still want people to play through this game. I mean, this game only cost me $10, maybe $20, $10 or $20, somewhere between there. So if you can get it on sale, definitely I would recommend picking this up and playing through it at least once. You're not going to regret playing through it at least one time. You're not. But I don't think it warrants a repeat playthrough just from a game perspective. I still think Alien Isolation is a better horror game. I still think Outlast is a better horror game. I still think the Resident Evil series are better horror games. This is a better horror story. But I'm playing a video game. And if you don't have the game part nailed down, it kind of all falls apart. Anyways, that was Soma. That was Halloween's playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching this playthrough. It's good to live stream again at some points. As far as the future goes, I don't know what's gonna happen. I really don't. Hopefully I will find more games for me to play. Hopefully I will find more games for me to go through. Still have Resident Evil 8 to go through, actually. Yeah, I think I know what's going to be next. Hopefully by the end of the year. But until then, thank you all so much for watching. And as always, I will see you all in the next game, next video, next playthrough, next live stream, whatever. Whenever I get around to this again. But until then, take care, stay safe, and have a very happy Halloween. Deuces.